What is good, people? I hope you guys are doing good today. It is a beautiful March the 26th. My name is KyleSTRNGz. Right now you are in Studio B of Loud Cloud Studios. This is episode 1 of my first ever vlog series on YouTube. It's going to be called Into-STRNG by KyleSTRNGz, and it basically is going to be a rundown tutorial type of playlist about me and how I construct my beats, so people can get in on how I do my craft and how I construct instrumentals and how I put songs together and stuff. But let me just give you a quick insight about who I am. I am formerly known as the producer for the group Faithful to Hawaii. FTH is what we're known as on the east side of the Big Island. I lived here my whole entire life. I've been performing music since I was like a kid. Maybe like 11, 12 is when I can actually start remembering when I got into it seriously. But I used to jump in and out of stage before then, kind of just like as like a sideshow thing for my dad. My dad did music too, so that's kind of how I got the backbone of it all. My screen recording. So I'm also screen recording the footage on my Mac, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. As you can see, we're in Machine right now. It's one of the DAWs that I use to write, as well as Pro Tools for most of my mixing and mastering, and Logic for the assembly of some of the stems. So if people try to buy beats from me and they want me to give it a premix, I do it on Logic, just because I also do my live instruments there as well. So if they request for that, it's better for me to have those stems on that DAW where I can do my live instruments. So, I don't have a preference. I've used Fruity Loops. I have friends who are better at Ableton than they are at Logic, and they taught me on that, and it's just as good, and I feel like in some cases better, but here's what we're going with. Okay, so I normally do it in this order. First I'll go to the metronome. Yeah, it's at 120 right now. That's kind of the default time that it sets itself at. It's today's 26, so why don't we go 126? And we are in the January, February, March. We are in March, so it's the third month. We're gonna go 26, and then on the sub time, let's go to 26:03. This is what it sounds like. Okay, so my perception of BPMs aren't that good yet, so I don't know what exactly is the sound of it. But this is our time. This is what we're going to work with. It's the date, so I'm going to use that as the timing of the song. Vape break. I'm quitting cigarettes, so don't judge me. Shout out to all my tobacco loving friends, I understand the struggle. But Domer break. I got the Durban Poison. Dab cartridges. Dab. So back to the construction of the beat. I start with my drums first. Basically to give it the backbone, but I collected some samples already. Let you go through them. Here's what we got. So that's what we're working with. Here we go. Everything I do, I pretty much live play it, and then I'll go in after and screw with the grid. It's pretty much my process. I know other people are different. Shout out to people who do just keyboard type, though. I appreciate that some things are on point like that. I prefer it that way. But, you know, I come from a live background, so I believe some part of me has to be in the beat. Alright. So quantize that. I'm not too sure how this guy is gonna sound ready. No. That's gonna. Okay, I don't know what the timing is gonna be for that, but I know for sure that's gonna be on that one. Let's try 32 triplet. Nah, see what that sounds like. That's pretty nice. Okay. Alright, let's do the hi-hats. Okay. Paintbrush. Paintbrush. And you know, just for the sake of like, because you see me going in and just kind of paintbrushing everything, you know what I mean? I see people, they go retarded on this shit. Like, they just do it in weird timings. Like, they'll change the grid every fucking bar and a half. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and this, I'm only kind of just dabbling through it. So, you know what I mean? All right. We'll just delete that. But basically, there you go. That's going to be the 8. That's going to highlight the chorus. And that's kind of the backbone. That's basically what I'm going to loop everything and then take stuff away, add stuff from. But this is the backbone of it. Maybe I might add this little blip noise, turn it down though. Pan it. I like to put all my effects that have melody like in a pan, just cause so it doesn't it's not like front of the stage where the listener is like this is gonna throw off all the other piano stuff. but it's just gonna be like a percussive element, if it makes sense. Yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the synth now. That claps good. I'm gonna use to sync up the audio. Okay. And then after. Ugh! I did it again. But that's our synth, our lead melody. Go ahead, screw around with it. I was supposed to have opened up another screen recording, which I'm going to do right now. Boom, screen recording is on. 30 seconds into this first shot. Okay, here we go. So we got the drums. We got that melody. Let's go back to that melody real quick. Just hear it. Alright, so you can see me leaning over and editing. We went digging through some of my samples and I found this pretty cool brass hit. You know what I mean? It's just like a one, like I think it's like a trombone or something. Real low note. So it's sampled and we're here on the Novation camera. So we're gonna do the writing on this one just because I'm able to use these mixers up front. Switch over. Let's get it. Setup now. I'm gonna set up 6. Alright, here we go, guys. GoPro's about to die. My iPhone 6 is about to die. My iPhone 5 is recording. We got the last stem, and that is the bass. Let's go to our screen recording. Pull that up real quick. Alright, we got it. That's it. That was terrible. That was utterly atrocious. Dope. Alright, let's put this bitch together and see what happens.